Hey there fellow Factorians, Onerous here with another episode of my First Megabase. Okay, last episode, Yellow Science is underway with our flying frames, and we've got the batteries for the flying frames, so that is looking pretty good. And one thing I did remember was the petroleum we were using, we didn't actually quite have the right amount just from here. We're a little under, so I have just tapped in a line here. No, I haven't. That one is not reaching it apparently. All right, I've tapped in a line here from. I see what the problem is. Okay. There we go. All right. Problem is this has maxed out its connections. There we go. All right. So yeah, I've tapped in a line here to our little petroleum train here, which should just kind of top us up as we need it. Yeah, I'm not sure how they're going to share the floats, honestly. I really want this one. I really want this one to be used first, but I don't know if there is a way to actually do that. Except for maybe not having this pump here, so we've reduced the flow rate along here. Yeah, that's good. I've got this pump here, so we're not feeding petroleum back into the main system from here. Oh man, the attacks. Alright. Looks like we need to do some more. Oops, that is a little bit yucky there. That's alright. A bit more defenses. Okay. Whew, man, where are we? Where are we going now? Alright. So we need to be doing electric engines. And again, I'm going to work backwards. So, electric engines need green circuits, regular engines, and lubricant. This is where we're going to be using our lubricant. I think they're made in these, aren't they? Let's just check that. Yes, they are. Alright. So we are going to need lubricant. So we are going to use this arrangement, whereby our lubricant will be shipped out. No, that is a terrible spot for it. There we go. Alright. The lubricant will be shipped out like so. There we go. Alright. And we are going to ensure the power of the pumps is working and do that. Alright. So there we go. How are we going to power this up? Something like that. Alright, let's give you some productivity modules and something like that, and then you'll go there. Yep, that works. Okay. Again, lights, camera, action. Popping these guys here. Nope, that's not where we want them. Yeah. Because we need room for inputs and outputs. And again, we definitely don't want to be creating too many of these. And bang. Alright. Let's get you there. You got crafting speed 5.5 and 1.3 moduled for 1.4, which is nice. Alright, so how many of these do we need? Let's go back to our mathematics. We need one flying frame, a third of a flying frame a second, and that needs a third of an electric engine a second. So we need a third a second. This is producing 0.1 a second. How interesting. With a 1.4 factor and a crafting speed of 5.5, that is actually producing 0.75 a second, so 2/3 a second. So we only actually need one of these. Well, I did not expect that. Oh no, hang on. That is for... let me do this math again. We need... if we want 16.67 of these a second, divided by 3, we need 5.55 flying robot frames a second. There we go, that's where we're at. Okay. So our 5.56 flying robot frames a second is exactly that for electric engines. Okay. So we need 5.56 electric engines a second. So let's go back to the math. This one is producing 0.1 by 1.4 by 5.5. It's producing 0.77 a second. So 5.56 divided by 0.77 equals 7.2. So we need 8 of these. There we go. That makes a whole lot more sense to me. Let's get rid of that and pop down those. Okay. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8. Wonderful. All right. And we don't need that one. Don't need that one. Okay. Ooh, we are out of Roboport range. Interesting. There's just a little gap here. I'll pop one here, and we'll catch the rest of it down there. And of course, pop that one in there. Okay. That's nice. So let's do some math again. We need 5.56 electric engines a second, but we have a productivity module. So divided by 1.4, we need the materials for 3.97. Yes, very similar to our batteries. In fact, they're exactly the same as our batteries. Yeah, okay, that's cool. No, hang on. That's right. We actually need electric engines for 3.97 flying frames a second because of the productivity. Oh man, we did the math. Yeah, that should be a little bit different. Okay, we need 3.97. Let's do the math on this again. This is 0.1 by calculator, where are you? 0.1 by 1.4 by 5.5, yeah, 0.77, so 3.97 divided by 0.77 is actually 5.2, so we only need 6. Alright, so let's get rid of these two. Beautiful, alright. We don't need that, and we don't need those. Okay. Whew, that's pretty good. Happy with that. Yeah. Alright. Next up, we need regular engines for our thing. We've got enough lubricant, I believe. We just can do that. Yeah, that's cool. Alright, we have enough lubricant. Oh, again, where are these guys getting regular engines from? Somewhere we are storing regular engines. Are we? Ooh, oh boy. Something's gone wrong. That's not what's supposed to happen, is it? Alright, let's pop you there. Let's give a bit of robustness to this. We're probably actually getting them from the mall, aren't we? Yeah, that's that's funny. Okay. What we need to do is create enough engines for, if we need 3.97 electric engines divided by 1.4, we need the materials for 2.84. So if we just do this backwards, 2.84 by 1.4 by 1.4 should give us 5.56. It does. Okay, we're good. So we need 2.84 regular engine units a second. That seems very doable. And I should be able to just do it here, shouldn't I? Yeah, we don't need the space. Okay, we're all right. I'm happy with wasting a little bit of space. Okay, it needs iron gears and pipes. I feel like we've been here before, haven't we? Where did we go for that? All right. Let's just copy a big chunk of this. Hang on, how many of these do we need a second? Anyway, let's not worry about that. Let's just bring this over here. Okay, well, looks like we are doing a second row for it. Alright, bye-bye to you. Nope. So, come back for you. There we go. Alright. Wow, we are going nuts all of a sudden. Okay, cool. Alright, regular engines. So how many are these producing? And that is blocked off. Excellent. Alright, so this is producing... Okay, 1 a second, so 0.1 multiplied by 1.4. Let's bring out the calculator again. 0.1 by 1.4 by 5.5 is 0.77 a second. 2.84 divided by 0.77 is 3.68. That is actually the perfect amount. 4 will supply this with electric engines. Yeah, okay. That's electric engines done. That is good. That's flying frames done. That just leaves low density structures. Low density structures, man. They are going to be fun. Alright. Let's tack them onto the back here, because why not? Alright, so low density structures are going to be here with these, and here with these. Alright. And ins and outs. Okay. We definitely don't want many of these made. Minimize the amount of these that we can. Let's have a look. Okay, one of these takes 20 seconds. Ooh boy. We actually need, we need one of these a second, don't we? One of these for one utility pack. So we need 16.67 of these a second. Alright, let's do it. 1 divided by 20 is 0.05. Yes. These produce 0.05 a second, multiplied by 1.4, multiplied by 5.5 is 0.385 a second. 16.67 divided by 0.385, scary number coming up, 44. We need 44 low density structures being produced. Okay, well there's 4. We just need 20 more. And I think I am going to... I'm going to do something like this. Get rid of these guys. Yep. And let's just start a new row. Yep. Let's just copy all that. Alright. So that is 8, 12, 16, 20... Can we get another... Alright, so that is 20. And another 20 of these. Haha, yeah. Yeah, that's what we need, alright. Alright. That's a lot, isn't it? Now, you know what? I forgot to do this. And we need double that. 330. 2 and 82. Alright. That is just a lot of things, isn't it? Hang on, I think if we do that and then we copy like that, that should, yeah, it did, excellent, alright. That, and like that. So I've got all of these, yes, yeah, alright. And then, likewise, if we just copy that down to there, there's our low density structures. That is a lot of low density structures, isn't it? Ridiculous. Alright. And we need some power over here. Alright, some of that. Cool. Whew, low density structures. You crazy, crazy cats. We should really pop something in here. I feel like we probably need more roboports everywhere. Let's do something over here. Something about here that is as many roboports as we can fit in. Yeah. Something like that. It's a nice little package of roboports. Yeah, alright. Maybe, yeah. Just gotta have somewhere for all these robots. Once it's actually running, this is going to be a big task for the robots. Alright, so that's low density structures. We have processing units in the network. We are on utility science packs. Alright. Last, but by no means least. Looks like we have changed over to that arrangement. Whatever. Alright. We have it. This is the last straw, as it were. Alright, so let's get our productivity modules in here. I just realised all my math was done on not having productivity modules here. Oh well. We've got some fat, haven't we? That's fine. Good to know. Let's double this. Alright. Let's pop down some of these. And let's see how many of these we need. We are doing 3 divided by 21.14 a second, multiplied by 1.4, multiplied by 5.5 is 1.1, 5.56, no, 16.67 divided by 1.1 is 15.2. We need 16 of these. Alright, easy. 2, 4, 6, 8. Maybe that one? Is that one needed? No, it's not. Alright. And then just copy that whole thing over there. Beautiful. Yellow science complete. Oh boy. Let's quickly do something like that. There we go, alright. We've got no roboport coverage over here. There we go. Get you guys up and running. Quickety smart. There we go. And go bots go. Look at these bots are going to start struggling now, aren't they? Alright, yellow science. We are, there we go, we hit like 1,000 a second. Easy. Easy as that. Huh. we can immediately get this to work, I think. What I'm going to do is not deconstruct, I am going to abandon all this. Alright, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to get rid of these. Get rid of all of these things that are feeding in extra stuff. That's yellows. Yep. Okay, that, and where are these our whites? They are, okay. There we go. So this will just sort of use up some of the stuff for now. And what I am going to do is rebuild it bigger and better. Okay, so let's copy all of this without the underground belts. Without those, without the power pole. Okay, that's what we want. The core. Where is that? What's going on? Just another poorly defended area that is getting heavily attacked. Alright. Oh, look at that. There is an area that actually is very poorly defended. Because I never thought someone would come all the way to the edge of this area. Yeah, that's like a weird spot. Okay. So this is where I want to be doing science. Let's get rid of that. 300 logistic spots. I don't want 300 logistic spots in my enemy inventory. There we go. Alright. Certainly don't want all this concrete either. Although I probably want to concrete that off. Anyway. Let's paste. Let's paste this. Okay, let's paste this. Let's do that again. Without that. Alright, let's get a nice little bot area here. And now let's paste one of these. Alright. And what I want to do here is have a logistics chest. One logistics chest with just a fast inserter and maybe a substation. Why not? Now this is going to request some of everything, isn't it? Now, how many is this actually going to go through? I don't know. Let's say, let's just go with 5 for now. Surely, yeah, well, first, hang on, I think I've done this before, but it doesn't actually, yeah, it doesn't auto-fill the requirements here. So let's just ask for 5 of each of these, and then we will look at the math. Alright, so this thing has a speed of 2,245%. So that is 224? No, 22.45 speed factor, really. We need to go to our science area. These guys, these sciences all have a 60-second, well, or a 30-second in the case of followers, but who cares about them? Yes, these are all 60 seconds each. So 60 divided by 22.45 is 1 every 2.67 seconds. So this would last, multiplied by 5, that would last 13 seconds. What if I made that up to a minute? Let's just say we had 30 of each of these. I feel like I might be overdoing it. But let's just see how we go. Alright. So I don't want bots coming in here all the time. And then we can just plonk another one. And another one. And another one. And another one. And another one. Alright. Conversely, I could have a box in the middle with long-handled inserters? I don't know. Alright, let's just see how quickly these are going through it. Oh, I just saw we got down to like one. Yeah, we are keeping up, which is good. And this is, I mean, as fast as it can go. And yeah, I mean, we don't need 30 in each of these, do we? Yeah, drop that down. All right, let's say 10. 10's a nice round number. Ten, 10, 10, 10, 10. There we go. All right, let's copy that across to these. There we go. 10 of each. All right. Now, what did I say? If this uses one every 13 seconds, if we are producing 16.67 a second, man, if this is using one every 13 seconds, how many is that? 1 divided by 13.36 is 0.075. It's using 0.075 a second. 16.67 divided by that number, 0.075, means we can have 200 labs. That's a lot of labs. And I think we need a more space effective without this gap. Okay, that's what we need to do. Alright. Sorry guys. We made a mistake. Sorry bots. Get back to work. Alright. We need to make this more compact. And we want to hit all the beacons. Okay, let's get rid of that. Let's build another one over here. All right. So what we need, at the very least, we need that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not reaching it. That would. That won't. Okay, well that's actually interesting. What if I move this over to there? And then that one there reaches it. Okay, so we can pop that one there. That's, how many is that? That is 10 beacons. And that one is 12 beacons. Because it is... alright. So maybe that is the... Maybe the square is the best arrangement. Alright. Let's pull all this out. And, yeah, just go for a tighter square. Alright, over here. And like that. So that is a slightly tighter square that has complete overlap in the middle. You know what, I actually think if we sacrifice some space and went down to 8 instead of 12. Nope. Let's just get rid of these. And I mean, like if we just went with a slightly more old school arrangement of that. There, or if I did that, just like we've done everywhere else, we'll get 8 sources on these. Yeah, alright. I feel like this is just going to be more space efficient in my mind. And to power this, we will just do our old arrangement like that. Alright, that is great. Okay. So we can do that. Alright, yeah, that's much better. We'll get a heap more in this space with that. Sure, they may individually they may not be as fast. We're at power for these guys. Where can you get some power from? Why don't you just hook over there? And I just do that. Alright, so I've turned off my bots. There we go. Alright. That is looking really good. Alright. Let's not go outside the concrete. There we go. There we go. And there we go. Alright, let's just see how this all looks. Alright. Where's my science? We've built up a stockpile, so we're not using enough yet. I need way more science thingamajigs though. Actually, alright. We're out of robo range for those ones. Where is that? It is there, okay. Like that. Perfect. And that'll get us, what, one more? One more row in there. Okay, beautiful. And can we see a little bit of a speed increase? Probably not. Once we get that, let's do a few laser turrets. Mining. That's 16k, that's 10k, 16, 10. So that's shooting speed, that's pointless. 16k, okay, so that one's next. But let's have a look at our little production log. See if we're actually, what are we using? We're almost using 1,000. We are using 1,000 a second, alright. Are we producing 1,000 a second now to match that? At some point we should. Okay, for yellow, yeah. Because that's the one that we have absolutely no stockpile of. We're starting to produce purple. Let's have a look at the last minute. A bit more stable. Alright, that's looking good, that's climbing. We'll leave that running. Once we get some more labs up and running, we'll be happy. How's our logistics bots? We've still got thousands not being used, which is nice. Alright. Great, I'm going to leave it there. I think that's a great place to end the episode. We've got all the sciences bar the rocket launch happening, which is obviously the next gigantic hurdle. I do need to count how many of these we actually need to use 1,000 science a second now, because these have a speed of 15.45. So I think we'll I think we'll worry about that once we've got our rockets up and running, which I'm probably going to actually outpost the rocket parts, I think, because, yeah, it's about to get pretty nasty with those. Man, that is just the next level. That's Factorio for you. We've got to keep moving on. Very happy with where we got today. Yellow Science, done and dusted. And man, Megabase, we're almost there. We've just got one science left. It's the big one, it's rocket launches. One rocket launch a minute. We're definitely not doing that now, are we? But we'll get there. Just gotta fumble through it as we have been and keep going. Alright, as always, love to hear your comments down below. If you have seen something I've done wrong, please let me know. If there's something I can do better, also let me know. And thank you for watching. See you tomorrow.